Upon they don't understand it, man, and just kind of go with what the scriptures say, man, because there's gonna be some troubling times coming on, man. See what I'm saying? And it says, ye have heard how I said unto you, verse 28, ye have heard how I said unto you, I go away and come again unto you. If ye loved me, ye will rejoice, because I said, I go unto the Father, which is for I said, for my Father is greater than I, man. So yeah, man. So what's about to happen now is just, it says, and now I have told you before it come to pass, that when it come to pass you might believe, man. So he gave you a gift, man. He told you beforehand so that when it comes to pass you believe, man. So that way it's like how we prophesy, man. Prophesy into the wind. We tell people beforehand so that way when it comes to pass they'll be like, okay, yeah, this man truly is a man of the Lord, man. Likewise, man. See what I'm saying? Now it's coming to pass, people can't deny, man, that Yahawashi is the son of the Father, man. And it says, verse 30, it says, hereafter I will not talk much with you, for the prince of this world cometh, man. It says, and have nothing in me, man. It says, but that the world may know that I love the Father, and that the Father gave me commandment. So even so, I do arise. Let us go hence, man. So yeah, man. So he's doing everything he can to show his love for the Father, man. See what I'm saying? He wants you to see what true love is, man, and that's really what it all is, man. It's the whole example. You gotta remember that Yahawashi, he has great power, man. YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, great power, man. He didn't have to do what he had to do, man. He did. He went through all that he went through just to show you what true love is, man. See what I'm saying? And if you can wrap your head around that, like, it's a very great gift, and it's very man, you can't put a price on that, man. What he did, man. See what I'm saying? He didn't have to do that, man. See what I'm saying? He did not have to do that for you, man. But he did, man. Just to give you an example of what true love is, man. And he told you right there, he said, hence after, verse 30, it says, hence after I will not talk much with you, for the prince of this world cometh and hath nothing in me, man. It says, but that the world may know that I love the Father, man. It says, but that the world may know that I love the Father, and as the Father gave me commandment, even so do I, man. Arise, let us go hence, man. So the Father gave him a commandment, he did it, man, because he loved it, because he loved the Most High, man. So, you know what I'm saying? And he said that, he said himself, he said, not to slaughter, Salakia says, he said, no greater love is there than a man that laid down his life for his friend, man. See what I'm saying? And if you lay down a life for somebody that you love, man, that's a great deal, man. See what I'm saying? And so yeah, man, he did what he did to show you what true love is, man. And it says, so let me go back up. And this is, we got to remember these things, because this whole chapter is important, man. I'm going to get verse 13. It says, John 14:13, it says, and whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son, man. See what I'm saying? So it's all just to give glory to the Most High, man. And then us, we want to give glory to Yahawashi, man, because he's putting in that work, man. See what I'm saying? We want to give reverence and glory to the Lord too, man. See what I'm saying? Because he's really putting in work, man. It says, if he shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. If he love me, keep my commandments, man. It says, yeah, man, anything in his name. So obviously the name of the Lord is a strong defense, is like a strong tower, and the righteous run into it, man. Roughly paraphrasing, and that's what it is, man. So likewise, Salaki, give me 1 second. And that's how we should be, man, too, man. Let me see something real quick. Like I said, yeah, it says the name of the Lord is a strong tower, man, and a righteous run into. So like it, and a righteous run into it, man. You see what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing and a beautiful gift to have, man. Because this whole time, man, it's really hard to put in perspective. Just this is how it's actually just going down, man. You see what I'm saying? And it took a long time to realize, but when you think about it, because what does the scripture say? It says, "You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, man." So this whole time, This whole time, what, man? Everybody's waiting for the Lord to come back, but really, he's taking who he wants and drawing them into him, man. See what I'm saying? And turning them into the best that they can be, man. See what I'm saying? And then once that's realized, and once it's basically once it's realized that this is so, man. You see what I'm saying? Then those sheep can learn to be shepherds, so to speak, man. And all of the Akim that are teaching, man, they learning how to be shepherds, man. That's why he told Peter 3 times. He said, "What?" He said, "Feed my sheep, man. Feed my flock, man." Why, man? If you have a duty to teach and to protect, man, then you're being taught how to be a shepherd, man. And these are the men that'll get that power, man. See what I'm saying? These are the men that'll get that ability, man. Because there's no reason for you to have that power but to protect, man. See what I'm saying? And there's no reason for you to have it but to do the duty that you were given, man. See what I'm saying? It's not for like people, of course, will consider these things for recreation, but that's because this world designed it. It designed it that way for you, man. See what I'm saying? The world is the way that your enemy Esau, man, has been perpetuating power, and how he's been putting it into perspective, and in these movies, and like when you actually think about it, it's like it's going off, man. You see what I'm saying? Like not to say it like that, but like when you actually like really think about it, it's like, why would he do that, man? You see what I'm saying? It's because he wants you to believe that power is just for recreation, man. That it's just to do willy-nilly what you want, man. But even in Spider-Man, it says with great power comes great responsibility, man. And even in this world, we see that, man. People that have great power have great responsibility, man. And if they don't take care of it, then bad things happen, man. And it's like one of the examples of this world when living in it that you just come to realize. And it's just it's important to understand, man. See what I'm saying? It's not to be used for recreation, but whatever you receive, know that it's to protect and for you to be a shepherd over whoever the Lord commanded you to be, man. So we're coming into those times, man. We're coming into the times of miracles, man. See what I'm saying? They're already manifesting, and I have testimony. You know, I've seen some great things happen, some supernatural and otherworldly and Superman like things happen, man. You see what I'm saying? And even in my life, man. And these things, of course, I haven't manifested them yet, man. But like when I think about them, you know, when you in a dream at night, it's like, what do you really have it for, man? See what I'm saying? What do you need it for, man? Why would you be granted it? What do you need it for, man? It's not for recreation, man. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man. It's just, you can feel it in the air, man. These things starting to manifest, man. As the Akim get more and more, as we get closer, then the Akim are gonna get more and more faith, man, because they're gonna see these things come to pass, man. That's why he said he put it as an example for you to. Let me go back down. Verse 29, it says, "And now I have told ye," John 14:29 says, "Now I have told you before it come to pass, that when it come to pass, you might believe," man. And that's the key right there, man. It says, if you have faith, you shall be able to move faith with the size of a mustard seed. You should be able to move a mountain, man. It says, and say, go hence yonder for I don't want to slaughter it because it's old English, but yeah, man. So yeah, man. See what I'm saying? As these things start to manifest and as we get closer, like you can just feel it in the air, man. Brother's faith is gonna start boosting up, and that's just gonna trigger it, man. It's gonna snap, man. And things are gonna start taking place that you've never seen before, man. And other things are gonna be happening too, man. Like chariots are gonna be revealing themselves on a much higher frequency, on a much higher level, man. See what I'm saying? So we're coming into some pretty lockdown times, man. And I did have somewhat of a topic, man, but I just I just been meditating on that, man. Like you Akim, man. really pay attention, man. Really pay attention to how power moves, man. Because you gotta remember that every week y'all in the line, man. You're reading from power. Knowledge is power. It's like one of the greatest powers, man. Wisdom is power, I should say. Wisdom is like one of the greatest powers, man. And you have it, man. See what I'm saying? That you might come to remembrance, man. And then those things are gonna be manifested, man. But you want it for the right reasons, though, man. See what I'm saying? You gotta be humble, man. That's why the meek shall inherit the earth, man. That's why the meek and the humble are gonna inherit the earth, man. See what I'm saying? Because when you're given that commandment, you gotta do what you're told to do, man. Point blank, period, man. But let's see, man. Let me go back up. It says, verse 16 or verse 15, it says, if you love me, John 14 and 15, it says, if you love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you a comforter, and that ye may abide with you, that he may abide with you forever. It says, verse 17, it says, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receiveth, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you, man. So yeah, man. So he dwelleth with you and shall be in you, man. And the more spiritual you become, the more you start to realize that, hey, man, just like how you can send a message to the internet from here to China or here to Japan, you know what I'm saying, in like a millisecond. It's the same thing in the spirit, man. These spiritual messages, man. Like, just because you're further away from family doesn't mean that you're not family, man. See what I'm saying? It doesn't say that when you're in a spiritual realm you just don't exist, man. See what I'm saying? You gotta remember that realm has more substance than this realm, man. And everything happens there before it happens here, man. It's first manifested in heaven and then on earth, man. So just because you're further away from your family, what we do is family business, man. Don't get it twisted, man. That's all it is, man. It's family business, man. And we're here to take care of our own, man. And we're gonna manifest something on this world, man, on this planet, man, to show them what it really means to be family, man, and what it really means, and who they shouldn't mess with, man. But don't take it lightly, man. See what I'm saying? Don't take it as a lesson, man. See what I'm saying? So let me continue, yeah.